Oh, hi, everybody. Hi, my name is Crispina French, and I am a textile upcycling entrepreneur, um, author, coach, podcast host, you guys. I've been hosting a podcast since last summer, and I'm just so in love with that whole platform and process and how it makes it possible to really connect with people and shine light on all the amazing things that are going on out in the world for textile upcycling. And um, it's like I just want to back up a moment. So last year, I thought to myself, I think we should have a summit. I have been dreaming about the day when I could bring together textile upcyclers from all across the world, from different, if it's industrial, creative, solopreneurs, people who have production companies, and just really shine a light on what everybody's doing and kind of bring a connection to that arena so that people could really just know each other and know how to support each other and know what materials are in demand and needed and there's a plethora of this material and who's using that, and just to try to really connect people together. So last year I found a platform that enables me to do that online, and I thought, you know what, that's even better than doing it in person, because you might know that like air travel is really like very hard on the environment, and really you know it's prohibitively expensive for a lot of people. And I just thought, okay, this kind of like evens the playing field. It keeps everything from being super expensive. And so we're going to have a summit. And then I looked at my team and I thought, how do you have a summit anyway? Like, how does that even work? And sure enough, we kind of like cobbled it together and figured it out and made this amazing thing happen. And I think that what the Rags to Riches Summit last year was the first one. And right now, we are gathering our kind of finishing touches together to put on our second annual Rags to Riches Textile Upcycling Summit. And it's amazing. Like, I just get over like how much we have like my team has learned, and the people who are presenting with us have learned, and it's just this amazing experience. So I wanted to I'm going to pop in and I'm going to do a live stream every day for the next 10 days as we count down to the Rags to Riches Textile Upcycling Summit, and just answer questions, share details, and kind of just give you guys a little bit more information about how the summit is structured, how you can join. It's a free event. It's 3 days. There are over 30, I think we're up to 35 presenters from literally across the world who will be talking about their textile upcycling journey, what they've learned along the way, how they've built successful businesses, so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel and you don't have to start from the bottom. You can kind of like just get a little inspiration, some solid, like, tried and true experience and knowledge that will help you build what I like to call a truly sustainable business. So when I say that, it gets a little confusing, because I think the word sustainable gets kind of overused, honestly. But to me, a truly sustainable business is one that really supports the people inside of it, you guys. Because honestly, like, if we are not making a living that supports our ideal lifestyle, we're not going to want to do this for very long, right? And it's like we all need to pay attention to how we consume things. And I feel like textiles and clothing and fashion are kind of a really cool kind of gateway into this fresh mindset of really paying attention to the impact that we can have as we navigate how we consume the things that we use in our lives. So I'd love to just put that, like, does anybody have any questions about the Rags to Riches Textile Upcycling Summit? Have you heard about it before right now? Is this like an introduction for you to learn more about it? Or do you have experience and you're like looking to learn a little bit more? I'm just going to keep talking and see if I think that I can kind of see. I see a whole bunch of people on here. Hi, Reed Barnhart, and Suzanne is with us. And oh my gosh, there's tons of people. So thank you so much for tuning in today, you guys. We're going to do these sessions, like I said, every day, just about 15 minutes in length, to just kind of share a little bit of the magic that's happening. And right now, we're 10 days out from the event, and I'm sitting in my studio right now, and I am just working on this amazing like renovation of the space. And it's just so lovely to have nice clean white walls that we actually, I'm going to talk about that another time, but we actually covered the walls with all different white fabrics that were scraps from so many different places. And the the process that I used is just like cornstarch. Like I'm not sure I'll ever eat cornstarch again because it's kind of weird stuff, but like you can make wallpaper paste literally out of cornstarch and boiling water, and then just it was initially used back during the Depression era and the early 1920s when people were living in spaces that they didn't own, like a lot of renters. And it was called renter's wallpaper because you can just like literally peel it off and the wall is intact behind it. Reed is asking about the timing of the live streams, and that is the thing. They're not going to be at the same time every day. Trying to accommodate a lot of different time zones and make sure that everybody has an opportunity to join in. So I will be posting the schedule. I'm going to actually create Facebook events so that you guys can look in there and find out what time things are happening. And I will also be creating a schedule and posting that in the summit space that we are. There's like a private summit space similar to like a Facebook group in a platform that's called Stitcherhood, which is an online membership community for textile upcycling entrepreneurs that I launched about a year and a half ago. So I will post that up there. The schedule will be in there, and it will also be on Facebook. And if and I see that Yarning and Stuff joined. Good girl. Girl. I don't know if you're, if you're a girl, if you're a person. I'm just going to say good person. Yes. It's going to be so much fun, you guys. It's such an exciting thing. Like last year when we launched the summit, this is all new to me. So I was charging like nearly $300 to attend. And one of the things I love about textile upcycling is that it's so accessible. Like I literally started my business back in 1987 as a college student with $20 and a really good pair of sharp scissors for cutting fabric. And that 1987, I can't do the math that fast. I think it's been 37 years. Like honestly, like I've made my living with this technique of just turning what other people think is trash into high value, beautiful, useful blankets, garments, rugs, toys, like a whole bunch of different product. And it's been such a beautiful experience for me to live that life that I get really excited about sharing that with other people. So that is what is going on for me. And I really don't want to take too much. I'm just going to revert back to the whole summit thing. So the summit is the 17th, 18th, and 19th of May. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It runs. I'm in Western Massachusetts, so my time zone is the same as like New York City. It's Eastern Daylight or Eastern Standard Time. I get mixed up. Anyway, New York City time. The summit runs from 11 o'clock in the morning until 8:30 p.m. each day. And it's a little different from other virtual summits that I've learned about in that it's pretty interactive and there's a lot of live component involved. So we start the day out at 11. Well, actually, we do like a little like warm up. There's going to be like a guided meditation every morning just to kind of like get your head in the right space for really taking in a lot of inspiration and awesome information from people who will be sharing. After that, we go into a panel discussion where we'll have professionals from different parts of the textile upcycling arena. Each day has a different theme. So we start with our first day, Wednesday's theme is materials and anything to do with materials around textile upcycling materials. Day 2, Thursday, the 18th, is all about like back office stuff and structures and figuring out how to create a system that your business can just thrive and grow inside of. And then day 3 is all about money, generating revenue, and how are you going to take this amazing business that you've dreamt up and make it really serve you in a way that feels like super exciting and uplifting and valuable, right? I think a lot of us textile upcyclers tend to undercharge for our product. We think, oh, this is so fun. We get to go thrift shopping. This is awesome. And then a couple of years in, if you're not charging enough, it really isn't that much fun anymore. Does anybody relate to that? Yeah, I think, oh, look at all you guys over here in the Instagram. So anyway, that is kind of like the grand scheme of things. Like I said, you can join the summit. It's the summit website is www.rags to riches textile upcycling summit.com. And I'm just going to type it in, rags to riches textile upcycling summit.com is where you can register. And it is a completely free event to sign up for. And we do offer an upgrade. So you can get like a VIP pass that is going to enable you to attend lunchtime live sessions with me, where we go through and we really envision and create a step-by-step plan for how to turn those goals, turn those dreams right into goals and make them actually attainable, right? So that you have like a real plan in place. In addition, we for the VIP people get a year's subscription to Salvage Magazine. They get a lifetime membership to Made TV and Bloom TV. Some of our presenters are gifting beautiful things. Catherine Swanson from Swanson's Fabrics is gifting all of our VIPs access to her braided in rug course, which is amazing. I actually took the course and it's just such a cool technique that she teaches. I'll be sharing my brand new updated pot holder rug tutorial. There's a bunch of stuff, and the lunchtime live sessions is a big one. And then 90 days in Stitcherhood. Awesome. 90-day access to all the recordings, the full day recordings. And if you're not interested in participating with the upgrade, you will have access to the recordings from each day for 24 hours. So if you can't make the whole day live, you can always access the information at the end of the day. And there's also, you can buy access to just the recordings rather than spending as much money on the whole VIP pass. So that is kind of what's going on from this end. It looks like I don't see any questions coming up here. And I'm just going to try to peep at my calendar and see what time I've got my live stream going for tomorrow. So if you guys want to tune in again, you can. Yeah, so tomorrow afternoon, my live stream is going to be at 3:30 right here on the social media platforms where you are catching me now. So that is YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So 3:30 tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I don't know. On Wednesday, we have it in at 9 o'clock in the morning. So that'll give you the next couple of days. And I hope that you can come back and tune in. I will have some guests with me. Some of my presenters will be joining me on these live streams, so you can ask them questions as well. And if you have questions that this whole live stream is bringing to mind, please be sure to just type them in the comments. I will be checking those and be sure to get back to you with information that might help you just feel more confident in whatever area you need more information. So with all of that said, I so appreciate you being here with me today. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow afternoon, 3:30 Eastern time. So if you're in a different time zone, it's New York City time, you can figure out how that works for you. And you can also register for the summit at www.rags2riches textile upcycling summit.com. So awesome. I hope I see you there, and I hope I see you tomorrow. So thanks for being with me today, and I'll see you then.